All right, well, lots of things going on at City Hall nowadays, and Troy Davies is here to chat with us a little bit about a couple of them. But first, we have to chat about your great jersey.
The Rush, yes. It's the first game of the finals on Saturday, and we want everybody out at SaskTel Centre to cheer our team on to another championship.
Absolutely, and there are still some tickets left. I do believe Fiona and I are looking at them. So let's make sure that puppy sells out. Let's
fill the building. Yeah, we want everybody in the parking lot before and celebrating. It's going to be a big day.
And besides, Fiona says it's going to thunderstorm, so you might as well be inside. Am I right?
Absolutely.
It'll be a good time. There you go. All right, now let's get down to business. Taxes, always not as much fun to talk about as the Rush.
Yeah.
A report came out yesterday mentioning that potentially it'll have to go up 4 to 4.5%. Why is that?
Well, you know, it's one thing we asked our city is we always do these taxes, you know, once a year, especially in November and right after an election on the first election year. So we've asked for multi-years of taxes so we can have a forecast of where things are coming, where they're at. This is by no means is a done deal at all. We haven't even debated this. This is just the administration's proposal coming back to us saying, this is what the potential ask is on councillors. We'll debate that, and you know our focus is to always bring things down from what they've originally asked for. But we'll challenge our administration as well to find some additional revenues that we might, I think, there's some potential for in the next few months that could be there. But this is just getting it out there. We have to start now, unfortunately, to plan for November. So it's a good practice that we've started, you know, with our administration has started probably up to 5 years ago. So it's great for us because then we have a forecast where things are at, and then it's always in the back of our mind on any decisions we're making. Because at the end of the day, things are tight for a lot of people, so we can't afford to continuously see high tax increases.
Yeah, how do you balance that? Because, you know, budgets are tight and more companies and charities and organizations want money from you, but then you do have to gather that from the taxpayers.
Yeah, and there's a lot of seniors who can't go ask for a 3% increase or cost of living increase, and you know, gas alone, where we see gas today. Yeah. So all those things affect a lot of residents in my ward who are on a fixed income. So this is it's a quick teeter-totter of decisions for sure.
And speaking of money, Alexa Emerson, she is the woman, she's being charged 80 different charges in relation to those white package scares and the bomb threats started in about 2016. Going to be in court today, potentially going to be, she said, pleaded guilty. Do you believe that she should have to be responsible for the $200,000+ in damages that she caused?
100%. Yeah, that's my, again, that's my personal opinion. I'm not speaking on behalf of council. That's just our emergency responders from fire, police, and again, my day job is paramedics. We work in stressful environments daily, and to have that stress level taken up to respond to false calls. And eventually, you know, those calls took our responders off the street. She took, you know, potentially, you know, if any other major calls would have came in, we're delayed because we have resources tied up at these false calls. So I think you have to be held accountable for those actions, and it's something I think that she should have to pay for and she needs to be responsible for.
Last, we only have a couple seconds left, but you did vote down yesterday to not allow basically corporations and unions to fund individual donations. Quickly take us through that decision.
Yeah, I was on the winning vote on this one. It was 6-5 vote, and all I will just say to that is that, to my personal opinion, was that businesses need to have a say on who their elected officials are. They pay, you know, taxes. They have a big say in the investment of our city, and I felt that they needed to keep that voice, to have the ability to support whoever they think should be on council, and to basically shut them out and say you don't have a say in this, along with unions as well, is something that, you know, I wasn't comfortable supporting. So for now, that's a done deal.
Fair enough. Troy, thank you so much for coming this morning. I really appreciate it. Chatting about a lot of topics, and go Rush, go, we should say.
Go Rush.